after the Second World War, when the country really suffered a lot, and we have lost about 20 million people. And for Stalin, it was really important to show the rest of the world that the country is doing okay and that we are really well. So he decided to build all these 7 buildings. Well, this one is the one for the scientific elite, and many famous doctors lived in this one. There is the other one where the actors and artistic elite lived. Here is really nice atmosphere. It's amazing. I mean, just super nice. My name is Dyulgerova. I work in and on different projects in between culture, art and fashion in Moscow and St. Petersburg and Kiev in Ukraine sometimes. And we are in my apartment in Moscow at the moment. I see less and less content nowadays. It's more about social climbing and just being connected to different people. All the same people, actually. Yeah, that's why I think there is so much energy in contemporary art still. But its very beginning, it should be like that. It should be really vibrant and interesting. It's all about content. It's all about what I feel nowadays, bringing the human to the human, how to teach us to be humans again. For me, there is still a gap between classical education and education contemporary art, because it never existed here. So people who grew up here, we do not have a habit of looking at contemporary art. That's a problem. That's an issue. But talents are there, so they just need to grow up a little bit and just become a part of the bigger scene of world scene. Cycles and Seasons wasn't actually my own project. It was the project commissioned by this big company, MasterCard. And the idea was that there is something new going on in Moscow at that time, but there wasn't a platform for these new names and new companies and new artists and even new club scene. And I just wanted to collect them all together, to unite them and do something spectacular and really outstanding comparing to what Russian Fashion Week and Moscow Fashion Week could offer. Everyone was doing whatever they were interested in. People from V magazine, we organized a fashion story for them to be shot here. It was their first time, actually. And then, just months after that, Karl Lagerfeld saw this story, and he was like, he was coming to Moscow for the first time in his life with this Chanel Russian collection. So they decided to shoot here too. But before that, no one even had an idea to do a photo story, which is weird because it's just such a beautiful city. Now it's time for everyone to give back and to share and to really care about what's next in this country as well. Otherwise, it's really easy to lose whatever we have achieved in these 20 years. And I think it's really changing, and it's super interesting.